And we're back! Last time I streamed was last week. No, not last week, the other night. Which was technically last week, but who cares about technicalities? So we are back with Policenauts. I totally destroyed what I was saying there. Last week I was streaming Tex Murphy under Killing Moon. I didn't fully play it. I only played the first act because I played the game before. It was kind of a short, out of the nowhere random stream, and I just wasn't feeling the flow of the game at the moment, probably because it was really late when I started. So I'm not going to continue that now. Maybe later after I beat Policenauts, which will probably not be tonight, maybe tomorrow. Because I think this game's a little bit longer than Snatcher. And Snatcher's short. I beat that in like 7 hours in one stream, when I started around the same time as now. But we're going to move on to. We're going to be playing Policenauts, as you can tell. Obviously translated to English. Thank you to @JunkerHQ for them translating it to English and releasing that patch. I played this before, but I'm going to play it again because I don't care. I played it about a year ago. It's one of the older games that I first streamed. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to move screens. And I have the same mic, but I have a new mic set up so my back doesn't hurt now. I just thought I'd say that. I'm more comfortable now. I'm not leaning forward. Alright. Here we go. Policenauts. Give me a second here. Always gotta let that play. My controller seems not My controller isn't working for some reason. Let me fix this. It was working before I streamed. Something always has to go wrong. I hate this. Hate it. Something always has to go wrong. Let's see. It's working? Yeah, it's working. Minimize that. Open up the program again. Options, config, controller, gamepad port. Controller, gamepad port 1. Pad 1, thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's all good. Alright, okay. Let's try this again. There's always a problem. There's always has to be some kind of problem. Ah, damn it. Always has to be a problem. I'm sorry. new game. We're going to be using memory card 1. So yeah, as you notice, that plays at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 1, and that's taken from this game. I don't know why they put it in there. I guess it's just as a reference. It plays during the Konami logo at the startup of MGS1. And let's get into it. It's going to be
大変長らくお待たせいたしました。
Japanese.
ただいまよりポリスノーツを上映いたします。最後までごゆっくりとご鑑賞ください。
I'm going to mute my mic. I'll be back when there's gameplay.
2010年、人類初のスペースコロニービヨンドコーストが完成し、人類の宇宙への本格的進出が開始された。2013年、コロニーへの一般市民の移住に伴い、数十万の移住者たちの治安を守るため、俺たち5人の宇宙訓練を受けた警官が選抜された。
2013!
イギリス・スコットランドヤードからゲイツ・ベッカー、日本の警視庁からジョセフ・貞興徳川、アメリカ・ニューヨーク市警からサルバトーレ・トスカニーニ、そしてロサンゼルス市警から俺とエド・ブラウン。世界中の警察からえりすぐられた俺たちは、警察権限を持つ宇宙飛行士としてポリスノーツと呼ばれた。
25 years later. Solid Snake.
俺はジョナサン・イングラム。30年前スペースコロニーのビヨンドコーストでポリスノーツとして働いていた。もっともエンプス事故で宇宙をさまよっていた俺にはわずか数年前のことにしか思えない。まだ生々しい記憶だ。妻や友人、仕事、何もかも30年前に置いてきてしまった。あの事故で過去を失った俺はこの汚れた街オールド LA でネゴシエーターまがいの探偵をしている。幼児誘拐や人身売買のネゴシエート、身代金の仲介、脱獄犯の逮捕などヤバい依頼ばかりだ。だが俺みたいな過去をなくした男にはそんな世の中の海がなければ飯も食っていけない。せいぜい腹いっぱいになるまで頑張るしかないか。さて、依頼人が来るまで何をしようか。この部屋には俺の過去を示すものがたくさんある。前方の壁には新聞の切り抜きや写真が。机の上にはあいつとの写真。どれも記憶の空白を埋めるものばかりだ。
Alright. Comfortable here. So yeah, this is Policenauts. It's pretty much like Snatcher, except you don't go through menus now. Click on stuff. Which, personally, I kind of don't like. On my first playthrough, it's probably because, what's the word? It's harder, but I guess that's better. I don't know. I didn't like it on my first playthrough, because I didn't really know what to do. I already had a tough enough time knowing what to do in Snatcher, but whatever. Oh, it's a half-empty can of beer. The only beer most people can afford anymore is this imitation beer. It sucks remembering how good a cold one used to be. This is a video phone with a built-in printer, though I've disabled the video from my end. Most of the cases come in over the phone. Clients don't particularly like meeting up in person. This is me and Lorraine. Lorraine? Yeah, this is me and Lorraine on our wedding day. I was still a cop here in LA. Lorraine dropped out of UCLA after we got engaged.
Lorraine. 俺のワイフ。いや、それも過去のことだ。俺があの事故を起こした後、ビヨンドで再婚したらしい。今では他人のワイフだ。日本人とアメリカ人との2世。あいつにはどこか神秘的なところがあった。
I remember discovering my rental tux didn't fit right before the ceremony. I originally had a black tuxedo. Lorraine was like an angel in her wedding dress. Oh, missing the N? What do you mean missing the N? In those days, my life revolved around my job in Lorraine. I still wear my wedding ring. Lorraine had this friend at a flower shop arrange her bouquet. I almost said bouquet. Oh. In the... This is a photo of me and Lorraine at Lucas World. I was a cop fresh out of the academy. Lorraine was a student at UCLA. We met after her place got broken into. She was so naive, the things she'd do sometimes. This is my baby, a Beretta 992. 92F. I've used one since I was a cop. I was debating whether to say 92F or 92F, sorry. I've used one since I was a cop. She's a bona fide recoil gun equipped with a laser sight. I use special 10-round magazines with armor-piercing bullets. I don't carry her so I can go around shooting everything in sight. She's strictly for protection. This is a replica of the badge I had in LAPD. Sure does take me back. There's a picture from those days on the wall. This is an investigation report to a client, though I haven't gotten very far with it. It was another child kidnapping, but my negotiations with kidnappers failed. I couldn't save the child. He's probably already been cut apart and his organs trafficked. I give up. Trafficked. I'm gonna go with trafficked. Traffic. For some reason I wanted to say trafficked. Is it trafficked or is it trafficked? I'm guessing it's I've completely lost myself. I'm sorry. Trafficked. And his organs trafficked to buyers. I'm just gonna stick with trafficked unless somebody proves me wrong. Sorry, kid. I went off on a tangent on trafficked. Nice, just nice. It's a beer can. It's empty. It's made by the same company as the other one. They used to use aluminum for cans before, but these ones are made from biodegradable plastic. Ah, shut up, elephant. Of course it's what it's typed out. Asshole. These are Muslims, the only cigarettes in the world that still give off secondary smoke. Trafficked isn't a word that I use on a daily basis. It literally isn't. Trafficking and traffic, but trafficked is not a word that I hear. No, that guy, go screw yourself. I only played that because you wanted me to. These are Muslims? I'm just gonna say Muslims because it sounds better. Trafficked? Yeah, okay. I thought so. Yeah, ficked. Yeah, I thought so. These are Muslims, the only cigarettes in the world that still give off secondary smoke. It's probably Muslims, but I'm gonna say Muslims because it's funnier. I don't like the pure bent cigarettes you get today. These are mixed cigarettes, part conventional, part bent. Bent cigarettes are cigarettes that don't produce any secondary smoke, which you light simply by breaking off the end. I say light, but there's no actual fire involved. They work off of a chemical reaction, and even the leaves are specially processed. They don't give off any smoke or ash, and they make a room more pleasant. But they're not my thing. The only brand I touch now is Muslims. I'm just gonna say Muslims. I love it. It's an investigation report I'm working on. You hate to see a case end like this. Oh yeah, I already looked at that. These cabinets are filled with information on past cases and clients. They're not exactly a pleasant read, but the papers inside are worth their weight in gold. It's a filing cabinet. I really need to get these organized. It'd be nice if I could hire an assistant or something, but it doesn't look like anyone's up for working at a place like this. I've had a help wanted sign posted by the entrance to the building for quite some time, but no takers. I'm sick of looking at papers. I don't feel like opening it right now. It's a filing cabinet. I really need to get these organized. I already read that, whatever, screw it. This is a picture from when I was in LAPD. Me and my partner Ed were always together. Where did I get brother from?
エド・ブラウン。俺の人生で最も信用できる親友であり、良きパートナーだった。
That badge on my desk is a replica of the one I had then. I accidentally skipped one, damn it. Ed was in the bomb squad before he joined narcotics. There was a lot of terrorist activity back then. We stayed close when we were Policenauts too. I haven't seen him since my accident. Maybe I'll give Ed another call, if my next case turns out well. I was in narcotics at the time. I was reckless with a pretty short fuse. I would have had a Beretta with me here too. My life felt so complete. Look at me, full of confidence. I'm like a totally different person. We stay... Screw it. I forgot that. Yeah, I have no idea where I got brother from. This photo was taken to commemorate the selection of the Policenauts. 5 officers out of all the world's police organizations were chosen and trained. We were called the original cops, after the Mercury program's original 7. We're wearing ejection escape suits here. These are obsolete now. Back then everybody thought the orange-colored suits were cool. That's Gates Becker. He came from a Scotland Yard in the UK. I heard he's risen pretty high up through the ranks of Beyond Coast Police. That's Salvatore Toschini. Toschini. I'm just gonna stick with Toschini. Toscanini. It seems like it'd be pronounced, but I'm just gonna stop. He came from NYPD. Apparently he resigned from Beyond Coast Police over 10 years ago or so. 10 years or so ago. That's Joseph Sadoki. Tokugawa. He came from the... I'm not even going to try to pronounce Japanese names anymore. I'm just done. He came from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department in Japan. He is now the head of the Tokugawa Group. It's actually pronounced Smith. That's Ed. He was chosen out of LAPD along with me. He looks thinner here compared to the LAPD's picture. I was absolutely ecstatic. Lorraine, she was against me going to space. Then when I went to Mars, that was when we started to drift apart. Sadoki could be an why can I not speak? Intimidating dude at times. After this taken, I left Lorraine back at home and moved on Beyond. It's still on Beyond as far as I know. I added as far as I know. As far as I know. I don't know, I just read it like that. It still works. I don't know why I do that. I guess it's just natural. Salvatore was a bit of an oddball. I can never put my finger on it, but there was just something about him. There was just something. Not they were. Sort of guy you don't easily forget anyway. Gates had a real passion for justice. He was always the leader. I was given this award by the mayor back when I was a cop. Me and Ed were a well-known team in LAPD. This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast's completion. The only thing they hadn't finished was the agricultural ring. I have a model of Beyond on top of one of those filing cabinets. Yeah, I see it. It's up here. This is a miniature of Beyond. Ed made it for me. Ed's resourceful. This is a newspaper article from when I was rescued from the EMP survival ball 3 years ago. It was written 28 years after the one about Beyond's completion. I spent 25 years inside this thing, waiting to be found. I've had cosmophobia ever since. I just can't go back out there anymore. Here's a relatively small article in the corner of a newspaper. This is a newspaper article about my accident that occurred during the EMP's spacewalk outside Beyond. It was written close to 25 years before the one about my rescue. It was a prototype police suit for use outside the colony, the successor to NASA's MMU. The image was taken from a camera aboard a nearby space shuttle. This was made in the area. This was me in the area as we were released from the hangar. This is a newspaper article reporting on the success of the first manned mission to Mars. I took part in it while undergoing my Policenauts training. It was written the year before the article about the EMP's accident. This is a picture of me encountering a Mars rover on the surface. It was sent to Mars with the Mars 96 mission. Dunk, dunk.
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
ジョナサン、久しぶり。
ロレイン。
そう、私よジョナサン、28年ぶりね。
今頃どうして？
私、おばさんになったでしょ。あなたは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
ロレイン、なぜ今になって俺のところに？
許してもらおうなんて思ってないわ。厚かましいのも分かってる。でも頼れる人がいないの。あなたしか。
何があったんだ？
助けてほしいの。私の夫が大変なことに。
わかった。さあ、入って。
いいえ、ここで結構よ。あなたにこんな姿見られたくはないもの。
じゃあ、ロレイン、いや、依頼人さん。とにかく話だけでも聞こうか。
Okay, I'm back to gameplay. Slash reading. Oh god, that guy. Don't even start. Is that an Ellis? They cost a fortune here. I guess it's L's, whatever. Yeah, but this one's a little old. They're all the rage on homo. I almost said homo. The E is way too close looking together on here. I thought it said homo. On home, too. L's changes the design of its bag every year while producing them in limited numbers. Then destroys all the originals. That's why they're so expensive, is it? You cut your hair? Yeah, several years back. I remember you liked my long hair, didn't you? Seems like a lifetime ago. Her hair is different, but no doubt about it, it's really her. That necklace couldn't have been cheap. Yeah, it's pearl. I thought it wasn't easy getting hold of pearls on Beyond. That's right, they haven't had any success with culturing pearls there, and the number produced on home continues to drop every year. Jonathan, don't look at me like that. I'm 55 now. Please, don't look at me that way. I want you to remember me the way I was when we were younger. Please, don't look at me that way. Okay. Lorraine. Yeah? Why don't we get to it then? What's Beyond like these days? Beyond's different. A lot different. You wouldn't recognize it either. Everything's settled down there. It's pretty much like an ordinary city now. You have any kids, Lorraine? I have a daughter. Her name's Karen.
で、君の夫がどうしたって？
夫の北条健三が3週間前、会社に出かけたきり行方不明なの。会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
それで地球へ？
嫌な予感がするの。何かあったに違いないわ。
蒸発とかじゃ？
蒸発なんて考えられない。この地球ならともかくコロニーで行方不明だなんて、きっと何かの事件に。
脅迫みたいなものは？
いえ、何も。まるで神隠しにあったみたい。
金目当ての誘拐ではなさそうだ。
Where does your daughter live? Karen is a news anchor on Beyond. A news anchor, huh? She's pretty famous there.
君が再婚した北条ってどんな人物なんだ？
北条は日系2世で、あの徳川グループの徳川製薬に勤める技術者よ。生真面目で勤勉で、とても悪いことなんかできない人。そうだ、写真持ってきたの。これが彼の写真よ。
なるほど。どう見ても悪人には見えないな。幸せそうじゃないか。
ええ。この写真預かってくださるわよね。
強引だな。
How'd you guys meet? I moved to Beyond right after you went missing. After how much you hated it, I just wanted to be closer to you any way I could. I met Kenzo at the Nihojin Matsuri run by Tokugawa. Nihojin Matsuri. It's a festival for Japanese people beyond. I just said a Japanese for people beyond. I am horrible. I am sorry. It's a festival for Japanese people on Beyond. So why were you there? I have Japanese blood too, remember? The conglomerate's reach doesn't stop at Beyond. They essentially run spaces. Joseph Sudoku Tokugawa runs. He's just as well known on home as he is out there. If Hojo's a Tokugawa employee, I suppose we can't really rule out he was kidnapped. You could get good money out of that, I'd imagine. No one's on Beyond would even think of messing with Toku. I'm done with Japanese, I'm just done. No one on Beyond would even think of messing with Tokugawa. They're too afraid of the retaliation, it wouldn't be worth it. So this is Hojo? I actually don't have that many pictures of him, I'm sure he'll come in use. He looks like the type of guy Sudoku would get along with.
俺たちがいたあの頃から30年近く経っているが、何も変わっちゃいない。本当のロスは北に移転しちまったがな。ただ、たまに今日みたいに雪が降るんだ。異常気象らしい。
ロスに雪が降るなんて。
例の地下鉄もスラム化が進んだんで廃止になってる。
ビヨンドの発展とは対照的ね。
ここは時代から取り残されたところだからな。
Alright, well, why don't I tell you about what's been going on with me? I've been working as a private investigator for the past few years. As you've probably guessed, finding work can be a bit of a struggle, but I'm managing. I see, that's good to hear. On home, kidnappings are becoming almost as frequent as rapes and robberies. Trafficking people is more profitable than drugs or prostitution now. That's terrible. It's surprising to hear about a case like yours these days. So you'll help me? I need to hear more about the situation first. You notice anything unusual about your husband before he disappeared? All the years I've known him, he'd been very typical company employee. He'd get up, leave for work, then come walking through the door at the end of the day. Same schedule, day in, day out. Quite a change from my hours. But in the past few months, he'd become more unpredictable, you might say. Can't really draw anything concrete from that. You'd think he'd become involved in something, though? That's my gut feeling, yeah. If there were indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom kidnapping are pretty slim.
ロレイン、君の勘だけではわからないな。何か手がかりになるようなものは。
北条から預かっているものがあるの。カプセル剤と葉の切れ端なんだけど、なんだかわからないけど重要なものらしいわ。
カプセルと葉か。
自分に何かあったらこれを警察か信用のできる人のところへ届けるようにって。
信用のできる人か。
ね、蒸発なんかじゃないでしょ。
どっちからでもいいが、それは？
これがそのカプセルよ。
何の薬だろう？
わからないの。
徳川製薬に関係するものだろうか。
これ預かってくださる？
じゃあもう一つのその葉の切れ端ってのは？
これがその葉よ。見たことのない葉だわ。
しかしなぜ半分なんだろう？
最初から半分だったわ。預かってくださる？それ。
Will you try and get them analyzed? See if you can get it analyzed. Any idea where these could be for? I didn't really notice anything unusual about them. You'll be able to get an analysis done, right? Lorraine. He'd become angry and frightened. That wasn't like him. I'd never seen him break down like that before. So you're saying someone might have been targeting him for some reason? He never told me what was going on, whatever it was. I'd say he was trying to tell you something with the capsules in the leaf. Forgive me, Jonathan. I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely. I wanted someone to be there. That's when Kenzo came along. They took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. They essentially have the power to shape space's economy however they want. Is there a second wave of Japan bashing going on there? No, it's just the opposite. Thanks to Tokugawa, the colony's economy is flourishing. Everything else is another story.
So, 今預かった手がかりの品の他には？
口癖のように言ってたことがあるの。プラトーに何かあるって。
プラトーに何かある。何のことだろう。
Plato? Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto, though.
依頼の内容については君の話で大体分かった。確かにただの蒸発じゃなさそうだ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるわよね。お金なら心配しないで。お金はドル？円？
待ってくれ、ロレイン。
I'll take dollars.
ロレイン、即答はできないが考えておくよ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるんじゃ。
You guys.
悪いがしばらく考えさせてくれないか。今日のところは。
そうね。
Oh god, that guy.
すまない。これは預かっておくよ。
わかった。また来るわ。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。いつでも連絡して。ジョナサン、私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。ごめんなさい。あなたが救出された時、私心から嬉しかった。もっと早かったらすぐにでもあなたのところへ飛んで行けたのに。それが言いたかった。
ロレイン、ここへはどうやって？
ホテルで車借りたの。クラシックな感じの。
そうか。
会えてよかったわ。じゃあ。
ロレイン、俺も会いたかった。もっと早くに。ロレイン、車から離れろ！奴はどこへ行った？撃ってきやがった。
I remember the controls.
感触はあったな。言えない。早く行け。くそ、どこに隠れた？路地へ逃げ込んだな。逃がさんぞ。
It's an alleyway. Goes back quite a bit. Now saving. File save. Alt enter. The sound will still be the same for you guys. I need to turn it down for me. That's good. Alright. If I go back there, he'll get away. place is pretty well known around here. This is the last place you want to take your kids. It comes off as some innocent little bistro, but your real business is selling VR child porn. Didn't expect to read that. Okay, here we go. VR child porn. Oh my god.
奴はどこへ逃げた？くそ、足跡が追えない。ここには雪が入ってこなかったのか。
Oh god, that guy.
地面に何かこぼれている。牛乳のような白い血。人工血液なのか。
Artificial blood dating back to Policenauts. He might be hiding here. He might be hiding in there. It's too dark to see from here. It's a dumpster. There's just enough room for someone to hide behind it, or maybe even in it. Someone's placed some garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. Looks like it continues further back. Alright, I'll check out that hollow on the right while I'm at it. Not here. I'll keep going on. Where is he? More blood? He must be around here. This is fucked. This was done with spray paint. This definitely looks like blood. Doesn't look like blood, I mean. He's losing a hell of a lot. The trail stops here. Meaning he can't be far away. That wall's got pipes going up and down it. These pipes. They have barbed wire on them. I doubt anyone could climb them. There aren't any bloodstains on them either. There's no way he could have climbed these. He has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where his blood stops too. The alley goes back some more. These garbage bags have been placed next to the dumpster. They're made out of biodegradable plastic. The plastic has started to decompose. They must have been here a while. It looks like the bags are full of old food. This is the dumpster I saw before. Jesus, I can smell it from here. There's a drum up ahead. He certainly could be in there. There's something about it, actually. I better be careful around there. It matches up exactly with where the blood stops. That other doorway is a possibility, too. It's too dark to see up ahead. Blood stops here. He must be somewhere around here. These are wooden boxes filled with empty bottles. They'd be perfect size for someone to hide behind.
Yes, sir!
There you are, fat.
なぜだ、手応えはあったはずだ。奴は不死身なのか。
I'm not gonna let you get away.
奴は恐ろしく足の速い奴だ。しかしこの先は行き止まりのはず。地面に何か書いてある。これは文字のようだ。さっきのゴミ箱の落書きとは質が違うようだ。なめた野郎だ。 挑戦状のつもりか。
Can't see very well, but I'm pretty sure this is okay. Left this message for me. He should still be around here though. If he comes running down here, I'll have a perfect shot at him. This wall goes all the way back, but there's nothing he could hide. There's nowhere he could hide. It's a concrete wall, I don't see anywhere he can hide. I don't think he'd hide in the same place twice. Is he hiding in there again? You're gonna kill me, huh? So what's taking you so long? Show yourself, asshole. Yes, I'll save, thank you. Now saving.
雪が止んだわ。よかった。またあなたと一緒に星が見られた。会いたかったわ。この28年間。
ロレイン、
その時計まだしてくれてるのね。
時間にルーズな俺に君がくれたものだ。
私たちの時間は止まっていたのに。ジョナサン、お願い。カレンは病気なの。助けてあげて。カレンは。
ロレイン、ロレイン、ロレイン。
知り合いか？
友人だ。古い。
かわいそうに。ビヨンドから来たんだろう。
いや、戻ってきたんだ。戻ってきたんだ。俺のところに。
本日はASL797 便をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。当機はグラビティターンに移り、順調にビヨンドコーストへの軌道を飛行しております。なお、これより先は無重量状態となりますので、ご気分の悪くなられた方はウィンドウ脇の呼び出しボタンを押してお近くのスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
どうしたんですか？気分が悪いようですね。宇宙は苦手で。宇宙酔いですか。珍しいな。宇宙は初めて。
いや、昔事故で宇宙を漂流して、それで宇宙恐怖症に。
それは大変ですね。スチュワーデスに行って薬をもらったらどうです？コールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよ。
いや、まだ大丈夫。
気を紛らわすには話すのが一番です。隣に座ったのも何かの縁です。よろしく。私はレッドウッドです。
ああ、イングラムです。よろしく。
Alright. He's got a really pale complexion. Why is your skin that color? Because of my artificial blood. My red blood cells are actually white. White blood. I use first generation artificial blood, which is less complex on the third generation kind you see on home. It looks awkward to talk to. He's an unusual kind of guy. He's like a zombie or something. Jonathan Ingram. It's me. What sort of badge is that? Oh, just the thing I have. This is just a thing I have. Kind of a good luck charm. What's that crest on your jacket? This? It's the Policenauts crest. The Policenauts. They're from back in the day. It's the Policenauts crest. This thing is 30 years old now. You mind if we talk? What is it? About your skin color. It's really like that because of artificial blood all the time? It's always like this, yes. Are you from beyond? Yes, I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend to on home. And yourself? Are you terrestrial? Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian. You know, going back and forth between home and beyond. An amphibian? You were one of the amphibians? It was a long time ago, back when we were called astronauts. First generation artificial blood. Are you military? Something like that, yes. I am a Frozener after all. Beyond is a very nice place. It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there too. Yep, it's riding. It's riding confirmed. If you want detailed information, you should talk to the stewardess. What do you mean by Frozeners? A Frozener is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg held in cryogenic storage by a government, or the breeders, as some people call them. The egg is later transformed to a surrogate mother from gestation and delivery. Oh yeah, I've heard a little bit about them. There's still a severe shortage of manpower in space development. You sound like I'm boring you. What does having artificial blood do for somebody? Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transportation efficiency than normal blood, so it makes heavy blood loss less of a life-threatening condition. The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density either. Yeah, that's perfect for people working in space. So why hasn't it been adopted for widespread use? A normal person's kidneys and lungs won't be able to process the type of artificial blood. You need to make slight improvements to the kidneys and lungs via gene therapy and also undergo regular hemodialysis. That requires incredible amounts of money in the proper facilities. Guess we can't really expect the public to be on it anytime soon then. When are we going to arrive? We just passed the halfway point. I'm sorry, who are they? I don't know them. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. This is the photo of me and Lorraine from when we went to Lucas World. The one I had sitting on my desk back in my office. Never hurts to think ahead. Is that your wife? No. Oh, so is she your girlfriend? Something about her reminds me of the woman from that other photo. I guess the ages are too far apart, though. If those are for SAS, I don't need any. Is that from a terrestrial plant? A Policenauts photo? Why am I not surprised? It's about as rare as that crest. You must have a real thing for them. What's this? There's a button to call the stewardess and a button for TV there. Let's see what's on the tube.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。現在、ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しております。事態を重く見た BCP では、ビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため、特別チームを編成。ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を超えると報告されており、宇宙でのナーク中毒者は
増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
BBC どこのテレビ局だろう。
今のはビヨンドのテレビ番組ですよ。ビヨンドコーストブロードキャスティング、つまり BBC ね。
I'll call the stewardess over. Oh god.
はい、どうなさいましたか？顔色が悪いですね。宇宙酔いですか？
ああ、
緊張なさらないで気を楽にしてください。
ありがとう。
何か私にできることございますか？
Yeah, everything. You have exquisite legs. Thank you, but in zero gravity, the legs appear thinner than normal because your blood collects in the upper half of your body. It's called bird legs. You really do have nice legs. I can see you're one of those smooth talkers. Would it bother you if I touch your legs? Ah, get your hands off of me. I just thought I'd take a hands-on approach to learning about the effect of zero gravity, that's all. Pervert! Perfect. That's a really tight skirt. This is a special skirt designed to prevent SAS. It puts pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Lift your legs. Our entire uniform is designed this way. Miss? Yes? Can I assist you with anything else? Can you stay a little longer? Sure, if I can be a help. You're really cute. Your face is a little chubby, though. In zero gravity, your white blood collects in the upper half of your body, causing your face to swell a little. It's called moon face. I think I'm gonna enjoy my trip. Is there any girls as beautiful as you here? I'll take that as a compliment. Am I glad I picked this flight? I might not have meant a beautiful stewardess says otherwise. Oh, thank you. Are you not wearing a bra? This looks so perky. That's right, you don't need a bra in zero gravity, nor do you need it to worry about your hips, breasts, or cheeks sagging. Yeah, I see what you mean. Please don't look at me like that. Deca. You know, I don't think I've ever felt a pair in zero gravity before. What are you doing? This really helped my SAS. Stop that or we'll throw you off the flight. Excuse me? What do you need? Sorry, can I ask you to make it quick? Beyond Coast, mankind's first space colony was completed in 2010. Since immigration was open to the general public in 2013, the colony's population has grown to approximately 1 million people. Still so funny to this day. Nearly 1/3 of the current population is comprised of second-generation inhabitants. The medical definition of space-adapted syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptation to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 or 2 hours of entering weightlessness. Normally, we would spend the night in the Earth orbiting space station, then travel the rest of the way in an orbital transfer vehicle. But this is a direct flight to Beyond, which takes about 2 days. So we'll be there soon. Yes. In accordance with stricter space debris regulation, the plane doesn't eject waste out into space like before. So you won't get the chance to see any space flyers like Project Mercury's astronaut Glenn or Milky Way's like 407 astronaut Carpenter. Space food has vastly improved over the years and is actually quite tasty now. Following the latest trends on Earth, we even offer Japanese cuisine as well. However, because flavors aren't preserved very well under low air pressure, we don't bother using any exotic hydrogen and liquid oxygen is big. There's only enough seating space for 30 people, including crew. I've noticed it's extremely quiet on board. The walls of the plane are reinforced with piezoelectric elements. They cancel out the noise from the plane by bending in the opposite direction of the vibrations outside. That's why it's so quiet when we were in the atmosphere, was it? How much longer will it be until we arrive? We're not far from beyond now. You ever seen the man in this photo before? Are they family members? What do you think of this picture? Wow, she's beautiful. I can't believe you're trying to ask me out when you've got someone like that. You ever seen capsules like these before? What kind of pills are those? If you're feeling some kind of medication for FAS. Any idea what kind of leaf this is? Is that a precious leaf from Earth? Don't forget that if you're taking plants into beyond, you need to be respected in spaceport. You recognize this photo? Yes, I've seen it in the textbooks. They were Beyond's original cops. Think you could give me something for my SAS? It must be really uncomfortable for you, but these things do take a while to take effect. You might need it a little bit. Yeah, I know. I'd still rather take them. You don't seem very sick to me, little friend. Here's Relax Effects. Then, Relax Effects. Who makes this? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, huh? Thanks. Here goes nothing. How does you and me having dinner under the stars after we land sound? Sorry, but I wouldn't feel comfortable around a person like you. Stop trying to ask me out. Please don't look at me like that. Stop it, I'm going to get really angry. Anything else I can do for you? Thanks for your time. I'll bet. That was worthwhile. Kinda.
少し眠ったらどうです？
そうですね。宇宙酔いも楽になりましたから。
何かあれば起こしてあげますよ。
それじゃあ。
お疲れ様でした。当機は間もなくビヨンドコースト宇宙港に到着いたします。到着ロビーにて国際宇宙検疫制度に従った消毒殺菌、入国手続きをお願いいたします。なお、ただいまジュースと食塩錠剤をお配りしております。フライト中に体外へ流出した体液を補給するようご利用ください。本日は当 ASL のスペースプレーンをご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。まもなくビヨンド宇宙港に接岸します。
Yes, I'll save. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Not the bathroom. What am I saying? I'm going to go get water and then go to the bathroom. Because reading and talking a lot. So I'm gonna get some water, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute here, I'll be right back. Almost done. Alright, I am back. 46 minutes in. Nah, 46 seconds. Alright. No save. Overwrite. Now saving. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. File saved. Act 1 Beyond.
ビヨンドコースト、天と地が一つに見えるところ。ここは本当のあの世、ビヨンドかもしれん。地球でのネゴシエーター特権もここでは通用しまい。一人で北条の行方を探すのは困難かもしれない。エド・ブラウンに協力を仰ぐのが賢明だろう。奴なら快く引き受けてくれるはずだ。エドはビヨンド警察 BCP にいる。奴も50代半ばのはず。ポリスノーツ時代からだから、きっと BCP でも出世してるに違いない。念のためにポリスノーツ時代の写真とロレインの写真を持ってきた。何かの役に立つかもしれない。BCP はこの宇宙港の近くにあるはず。まずはエドを探しに BCP へ急ごう。
Jumbo TV screen is showing news from BBC. Maybe I'll watch a little of the news first. They might have some news stories on.
「こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。ビヨンド内でパーソナルバーチャルリアリティ用のわいせつアダルトソフトを違法制作・販売していたゴールド映像の関係者3名と PVR に出演していた AVR 女優2名が検挙されました。調べを受けたゴールド映像では、これまで50タイトル以上もの PVR 用わいせつソフトを通信販売、年間50億円もの荒稼ぎを行っていた模様です。今回 AVR 女優までもが検挙されたというケースは初めてのことです。わいせつ AVR は手軽に家庭内で遊べることから、未成年への悪影響が問題沙汰されていた矢先のことでした。
ここでもポルノ VR が流行してるらしいな。
以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
passengers everywhere. Space is within reach of the contraband now. Looks like they've only got a carry-on bag. There's passengers everywhere. Space is... It's a board displaying information about spaceflight departures and arrivals. I can't go over how many flights there are. Yeah, I better not. This isn't the time to watch TV. I gotta head over to BCP.
よし BCP へ急ごう。
BCP 首相。Sorry, I had to.
ここが BCP か。さあエドに会えるといいな。
These the police suits BCP uses. They look like something you'd take to war. They're police suits employed by BCP. It says Beyond Coast Police Department. These the police cars they're using nowadays. They don't look any different than ones at home. There's many more things. There are more mileage in the suits. I guess I'll head inside.
ここが BCP のロビーか。広いんだな。
おい、あんた、何の用だい？被害届でも出すのかい？
Well, yes, yes I am. To file a police report and to find out. It's a BCP cop. He looks like the receptionist. Maybe I'll try asking this guy about Ed.
ああ、いいかな。俺はジョナサン・イングラム。地球で探偵をしてる。
それで、ビヨンドまでわざわざどうしたんだい？
昔ここに勤務してたことがある。
へえ、本当かい？ぶち込まれてたってわけじゃないだろうな。
警官をしてたんだ。当時の旧友に会いに来た。
なるほど。同窓会でもしようってわけか。それで、話してみな。
Ask about. Alright. Security and beyond. So how's the crime situation here these days? I know you didn't come here to ask me that. Whatever. It's been 30 years. What do you expect? They try to tell you it's a safe place and everything, when in reality, Beyond's the same place as any other city on Earth. You know, I do have a job to do here. No sympathy, huh? It's been over 20 years since the place got started. Times change. AP does all the real work nowadays. They're the ones that hit the street. Old cops like me do the desk work. AP stands for Advanced Police. It's the elite unit the chief created. It employs the latest EMPs as well as frozeners. EMPs are police suits developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries and BCP for use in and around the colony. EMPs stand for Extravehicular Mobility Police Suit. They're the things out front, right? Yeah, I saw them. Those are the Goddard model. They're the guys born from the fertilized eggs the government's got. Normally they get sent to the military, but the chief uses them in AP too. Yeah, they use that white artificial blood, right? I'm here to see Ed Brown. You know, the former police not? Ed Brown. That's who you're here to see? Jesus, you came all the way from home to see him? He's down in the junkyard. Junkyard? Yeah, Vice. BCP's dump. He's in charge there. You said Vice? If guys like us have the BS work, you can imagine the fun they have. AP handles just about everything they used to do. I don't know why they still call it Vice. It's down in the basement. The cave, as we call it. The cave. It's dark, smelly, and weird stuff. Grows on the walls. That's what Ed does now?
助かったよ。
その言葉は風紀課に行ってからにした方がいいぜ。
どうして？
聞かなかった方が良かったかもな。立ちの落ちぶれた姿は見たくないもんだ。
Just call me a loser? The hell, man?
地下だな、風紀課は。
あんた、エドに伝えてくれ。早くやめちまいなって。いつまでもただ飯食らってると惨めだってな。
俺は便利屋じゃない。言いたけりゃ自分の口で言うんだな。
Prick. Merle.
ここが噂に名高い風紀課か。なるほど。優遇されてる部署とは思えんな。
Is that Ed? I can't make out the face. Yeah, that's Ed, alright. Ed, you bum. It's barely even lunch. Hey, Ed. Zzz. He's out cold. Unbelievable. He's eating a hamburger. I remember me and Ed used to hit the fast food joints all the time. You hungry or something? Forget it. Don't even ask. They don't like the APs the guy in the lobby was talking about. They don't look like... their complexions are normal. He's a scrawny little kid. Doesn't seem like a case for him. Leave me alone. I want to join this burger. You got a minute? That's Ed Brown sleeping over there, right? Munch, munch. What do you want? This is the basement toilet upstairs. I'm eating right now. Alright, let's talk to Merle. She's probably less hostile. She's quite a tall woman. Must be at least 6 feet. Yeah, they can't be APs. She's the biggest woman I've ever seen since I've got here. What is it? Something in my hair? Maybe I'll try you instead. That's Ed, isn't it? What is it to you? Put a sock in it, tough guy. Walk yourself back up the stairs while you're at it. This is Vice. BCP's dump. Interesting outlook. She's got a pretty strong home accent. Go on, get out of here already. Who tells these weirdos to come down here? Looks like a stiff door. It started to rust where the paint's coming off. Ed, you bum. It's barely even lunch. Yo, Ed, get up, damn it.
居眠りするにはまだ早いぜ。
ジョナサン。
30年も先回りしやがって。
ジョナサンイングラムか。懐かしいな。
エドも元気そうだな。
ジョナサン、よく来てくれた。ゆっくりしてってくれ。この通り俺の方は暇を持てましてる。そうだ、ビヨンドでも案内しようか。
エド、違うんだ。実は頼みがあってきたんだ。
頼み？
ああ、助けが欲しい。俺の捜査に協力してくれ。ロレインの夫、徳川製薬の北条健三という男がこのビヨンドで行方不明になっている。俺はロレインの依頼でその北条の消息を追ってるんだ。エド？
ジョナサン、すまんがそういうことなら力にはなれん。
エド、ロレインが殺されたんだ。俺の目の前で。何か大きな事件に巻き込まれたに違いないんだ。
すまん、ジョナサン。
どうしちまったんだよ、エド。いつからそんなふぬけになった？
頭を冷やせ、ジョナサン。この一件は我々の担当ではない。ホームの警察に任せるのが一番だ。
エド？
ジョナサン、BCP で俺たちのことを何て呼ばれてるか知ってるか？ジャンク屋だ。ここはクズしか集まってこん。後がないんだ。
昔のエドはどこへ行ったんだ？俺の知ってるあのエドは。
ジョナサン、お前の知ってるエドは30歳も若いエドだ。今の俺は違う。守るべき家族もローンもある。年を取れば勇気もなくなる。失敗も恐れる。権力にも屈するようになるんだ。俺はゲイツのように器用ではない。
エド？
俺はここでこの の汚い地下で机にしがみついているのが精一杯だ。今のこの地位もゲイツの情けだ。
分かった。それ以上言うな。
デカ長がやらないんなら私が手伝うわ。
メリルがやるって言うんなら僕もその話に乗った。
お前たちバカなこと言うな。こんなことが上にバレたら終わりだぞ。
終わりってデカ長、ここがその終わりなんじゃないの？
エド、俺は30年の間にいろんなものを失っちまった。ロレインも。だがこれで本当に全てを失っちまったってわけだな。無理を言ったな、エド。じゃあな。
くそー、なんてこった。あと3年だぞ。あと3年で無事定年だってのに。たくジョナサン、表だっては協力できんからな。
エド、
それから無茶はごめんだぞ。無茶は
分かってるさ、エド。心配するな。
お前の心配するなが一番心配なんだ。それからメリルにデイブ、お前らこの件には手を出すな。いいな。この件は俺の個人的な問題だ。
了解デカ長、手は出さないわ。
口は出すけどね。
たく、あ、ジョナサン、遅れたがこいつらを紹介しておく。メリルにデイブだ。メリルはホーム生まれのホーム育ち。元ハイテク特殊部隊フォックスハウンドの最後の隊員だ。
フォックスハンド。
ザンジバーランド陥落に参加した。
道理で地球なまりがひどいと思った。
よろしくポリスノーツさん。さっきはひどいこと言って悪かったわね。
デイブはビヨンド生まれ、ビヨンド育ちのビヨンズだ。
よろしくジョナサン。テレストリアルは大歓迎だよ。ホームはいいものな。僕もホームの移住願いを申請中なんだ。
よろしくメリルにデイブ。
さてジョナサン、どうしよう。とりあえず BCP 内を案内しようか。お前もポリスノーツだったんだ。興味はあるだろ。
You look like another guy, totally opposite of the top side down. All my life, everyone's told me all I ever do is smile. Bug my teachers. What the hell? start you up. Desktop, master folder, file, run ISO. F3. Great. I know I'm screwed, I know it. I just know it. It didn't do a save state, I guess I have to do it another way, whatever. It's not working. The up and down left and right is not working. What the hell? Close you, please. What is going on? Gamepad, port 1, pad 1, left, up, down, right. Alright. I rebinded that file. Alright. We're gonna have to go through those scenes again. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. Yay! Continue. Memory card 1. Autosave file? Let's see if that does anything. Please save me, autosave. Please save me. Jonathan's ex-wife, Lorraine, requests you look for her husband shortly after he was murdered by another he got from Lorraine. Obtained with Jonathan now begins a complex relationship. Jonathan. Okay. Thank you, autosave. I love you, autosave. I love you. Look like an early guy. The opposite of outside. All my life, everyone's told me all I ever do is smile. Dogs and teachers. Dave thinks he goes to school like this. Dave, yeah. Why'd you become a cop? Well, as you know, I was born here and beyond. I've never been outside the cylinder. I became a cop because I thought I could get a to the home. It takes time for beyonds to obtain immigration. Sometimes here, it's not just me there with all the checks they do to bug me, Jonathan. And all the kids beyond was a safe place. That's why I decided to become a cop. I figured it wouldn't be a dangerous job. I had no idea. Sorry to hear that. Then all the dirt bags started showing up. Our job was to get rid of as many of those dirt bags as we can. Is this the guy you're looking for? So that's Hojo. Doesn't look like the type who just leave everything and take off. Hey, she's that anchor on news organization. I've actually seen that show before, but I can't quite remember the face. Capsule, is this some kind of dress? I've never seen a leaf like that before. I think the police officer's so cool, I don't care what anyone else says. You really fill out that shirt. What'd you expect? I am a woman. Why you want to get to know me even more? Nah, I'd probably break something. Limp. You want to touch this? You have to beat me. That's how I decided someone's good enough for me. Alright, name your term. How about beating my high school shooting trainer? Shooting? Just so happens it's my speciality. Alright, what do I do? Where are you guys trying to start? Training mode level 2. Any target you want. Get over 550 points, they're all yours. Keep in mind you'll need to hit each target at least twice. Over 550 points is can't ride bikes on the column as well. You can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engine models. Bikes nothing without the speed. You wouldn't need much without the combat either, huh? So you were in the military on home. Why'd you join? Everyone in my family was in the military. I guess that's why I think they kind of hope I would. Is it like working in fights? Catching Johns and prostitutes, undercover stings, basic patrols, that kind of stuff. What do you mean boring? Big area for prostitution is a colony called Kabuki Quarter. Quarters from home like you go to zero gravity We arrest them, they get out on bail. It's an endless cycle. I don't like it. I don't like it there because I get SAS since I'm arrested. Why is it called Kabuki Quarter? There's this red light district in late 20th century Japan known as Kabuki. There was an explosion in the number of cases of STD in Japan back then. Kabuki was hit particularly hard, so our friends packed up and did things. There are rumors Tokugawa helped run the place as a gesture towards his employees. That's the guy who's gone missing. That must be his wife next to him, right? What's this? Who's that? Oh, it's just an old memento. We all have our past. You especially. It's like Dave was saying. She looks just like that angel. Like a cold or something? I hate flowers. I'm allergic to flowers. You look so young.
ヨナさん、それじゃあ BCP 内を案内しようか。
いいのか？
いいんだよ。お前を一人にする方が心配だ。びっくりするぞ。ここはホームの警察とはかなり違う。さあ、どこへ案内しよう。ここが BCP の射撃訓練場だ。BCP では週2回の射撃訓練が義務付けられている。イヤープロテクターはその壁にかけてある。実弾を使うんでかなりの音になるんだ。
俺も使っていいのか？
構わんだろう。税関で銃の登録はしてるんだろ？
ああ、登録は済ませた。弾のライフリングまでな。
あの右の端末を使えば訓練プログラムが始まる。現れるマンターゲットの命中率と命中箇所がわかる仕組みになっている。ただし、このプログラムは無反動銃、つまりリフトガン用に設定されているからな。
リフトガン？
無重量でも使用できるように反動が抑えられている銃だ。このコロニーではほとんどの銃がこのタイプだ。弾丸が銃口を離れた瞬間に二次爆発を起こすんだ。ロケットのようにな。だから反動が生まれない。
銃口を出た後に爆発してよく狙いがずれないな。
レーザーでターゲットをロックオンしてるからだよ。もう重心の役割はない。さらに銃に反動を吸収するシステムが組み込まれている。リフトガンはいかにロックオンするかが問題なんだ。実行プログラムはターゲットモード、トレーニングモード、コンバットモードの計3モードが用意されている。それぞれ様々な状況を想定した特徴のあるプログラムが取り入れられている。昔ながらのメカトロニクスと最先端の立体映像、エレクトロニクスを駆使している。
それじゃあ VR なのか？
いや、実戦に近づけるために VR は使っていない。銃も実弾を使う。安全性の追求だけでは訓練にはならない。軍でも銃の訓練に VR を採用していないのと同じだ。ここでは撃てば現実に風穴が開く。見た目は少し古い感じを受けると思うが、そこいらのバーチャルリアリティとは違う。そこのインテリジェントターミナルで選択すれば作動する。
Video game training, huh? These are ear protectors. You should wear them when practice. The noise adds up. You'll hurt your ears. More bang for your buck than VR. On they go. Smart choice. This is a part of the training. You can select a program with this. Do 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 do. Do, 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 Alright, here we go. I did horrible. Let's try that one more time. I don't want to... I remember the last playthrough, I probably spent hours just trying to do for Meryl. So I'll just do it one more time. And that's it. I think you've gotten worse, so I skipped all this without paying attention. So I'm sure you can do better than that. It's good you don't have many misses, but you should try aiming more for the center of the target. I'll tell you something about training mode. Meryl comes here to shoot every now and then. That's her favorite mode. I wouldn't mind seeing what she's like.
なかなかやるね、ジョナサン。僕が見本を見せてやろう。
デイブか。珍しいな。お前がここに来るとは。
賑やかなんでね。トレーニングモードのレベル1か。楽勝だ。
Oh God. This isn't me, by the way.